celebrate the unprecedented collaboration between the Weinstein Company and Lexus, with a roundtable discussion featuring 5 filmmakers to watch for in the future. Rising talents who have all created unique films. I've seen them, they are great. For the Lexus Life is Amazing short film series. Each were handpicked based on their previous work and were asked to create a short film which captures the essence of the theme, Life is Amazing. And if you've been in Cannes the last 3 days, you would echo that. These filmmakers came to us from the US, Europe, Asia Pacific, China, and Japan, and they are joined here by Paul Vanderberg, director of Lexus Europe, and a man who really needs no introduction. Together we will not only discuss the unique interpretations behind the Life is Amazing short film series, but the inspiration behind this collaboration. The creative filmmaking process from both the Weinstein Company and Tim Burton, and how and Ryan Coogler, who directed Fruitvale, and how a brand like Lexus can change the game for upcoming filmmakers. We will open the roundtable for audience Q&A, so think of some questions you'd like to ask who created the rap. Former New York Times reporter and author.
Great, well done. Okay. Thank you, Harvey, and thanks for having me to get to lead a discussion about what's happening in film and young talent. And that's really where I would start, is what was the reason? I mean, you don't have enough on your plate. We know that you really don't do very much with your time sitting around on the beach in Cannes, mostly.
In the rain.
Yeah, that's right. And we've had lots of discussions about how you help young talent, how the industry can help those people be elevated and found, because it's so difficult today. So tell us a little bit about what was the inspiration behind this, and I'm also curious to hear why Lexus, apart from wanting everybody to know the name Lexus, chose this particular path to get involved in the movie industry.
Well, for me, Sharon, we started when Good Will Hunting was a success. Matt Damon and Ben Affleck pretty much slept on each other's floors, in that entire process. And Matt and Ben were the guys who wanted to give something back, and they started a television series which ran for 3 years called Project Greenlight. As you know, it was an enormous consumption of their time, an enormous consumption of ours too, but we created some directors and Shia LaBeouf, and there were people who emerged from that program. This is a smarter way to do the same thing, rather than go through 10 one-hour series and Matt and Ben on the telephone. And so we were always looking for a vehicle at our company to do that, to mentor talent, to help young filmmakers. I think you reach a certain level of success, you want to give something back. That's what my dad taught me, and that's a good way to live. So when Lexus came to us and talked about doing a program together, they pitched us on this idea, and thus the series was created.
So why Lexus? You went to the Weinstein Company and says we want to do something in movies, or we just put people in cars? Wouldn't that be easier?
Yeah, I guess so. But when we're developing the brand, what we're trying to do is reach a sort of broader audience. We've got some great customers, but we want to develop the brand itself, and we want to make a more emotional connection. And I think in doing that, Lexus has always been known as a pioneer in the premium car industry with new and inventive ideas. And in the same way, we see exactly the same qualities in the Weinstein Company. They're really all pioneers. So I guess for us, the partnership together really made a lot of sense. We can kind of stand together in that appreciation of a new sort of innovative way of telling stories, really stories that are short, precise, but challenge emotional connection, and really center around a theme that's becoming very important to Lexus, which is Life is Amazing.
Well, I'm a huge champion of the shorts format, and at the Rep we run a shorts festival, so if you've won a shorts festival anywhere, please submit, because we're not taking submissions for this year's shorts festival, which is online, and you guys too. Because I think that's how people are consuming content these days. We're all looking at it on our phones, and we don't have the time less and less, we have the time to do what we do at the Cannes Film Festival, which is sit in the movie theater all day and watch and immerse ourselves in movies, which is, of course, the best way to see a movie. I don't think the movie lovers here probably would not argue with that. But the reality is we have to adapt to the way people want to see movies. and the way young people want to make movies too. So I would love to hear from some of the filmmakers who won this competition about what was behind your movies and what you're trying to convey. We haven't seen the movies, the people here haven't seen the movies, but I think you can go see the program after this panel. I have been fortunate enough to see the movies, and they're really interesting and innovative and completely different, and we have people here from all over the world. So let's just start with Christina, who's from Spain. Christina Molino, Beyond Memories. Tell us a little bit about your film and sort of, you know, Life is Amazing is pretty broad.
Yeah,
So,
it is.
like how you took that kernel of an idea and tell us about your film.
Okay, hi. I know Life is Amazing is very open. You can do a lot of things with that theme. So what I thought about it, I had like between 3 or 6 minutes to tell something. So what I decided is to tell something that make the audience feel during those 7 minutes. I really want the audience to have an experience, to live something intense. So I decided to make them feel how a human emotion can be powerful and intense and powerful. So that is how I understood Life is Amazing for me, to do something intense in just a few minutes.
Okay, so tell us the story of your film. It's about a young woman who loses the ability.
Yeah, I want to talk
remember.
about that's a specific moment when you lose someone that is really important for you, and you start not to being able to recreate the face exactly, and the voice, the smell. It's like you have memories, but you can't recreate the person. So there's such a painful feeling not to be able to have that image. That is what happened to the girl, to the woman in the story. So she decides it's better to completely forget that person, to stop suffering. She decides to hide somewhere that past story she has and start over again. But when she decides to do that, she